is a Bramble Jam podcast. Today's Monday, October 5th. You should take the day off. Hi.
I did the politician going through the crowd.
I did sign language cheer. All of the people that watch on YouTube and use the captions. One, they're auto-generated, probably going to say something weird and inappropriate at some point. But also, you were hopefully cheering at home.
I love how the politicians do the different faces, acting like we actually think they know someone in the crowd.
Right.
Oh, I see you. You're funny.
It's like, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, my man.
You made it.
You my man.
Yeah, come on.
My man. How we doing, everybody?
Doing great.
Oh, another week.
Take the day. Take the day. It's October. Just take the month. Why not?
Take the year.
Yeah.
Take the rest of the year off.
Take 2020 off.
At this point,
call it.
That's
right.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Brand.
How you doing, pal?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Doing great. How was your weekend?
5 a.m.
5
I'm
a.m.
here.
5 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta have
I thought
cereal.
you were going to try to rhyme at some point, and you just never brought it
That's
back
the
around.
Friday song.
Friday.
That's how the Friday, Rebecca Black.
Friday morning.
It's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Waking up in the morning.
I
Gotta
remember-
be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl. Gotta have cereal. Then never say this time is talking.
I don't think that's how that
That's
goes.
it.
Okay, here's my thing, is that I remember when Rebecca Black's Friday was the thing, and I listened one time, and I swore to myself, never again.
Never?
I hated it so much. Never listened again. So yeah, I didn't know that.
I recently went down the Okers on that song, but
boy.
also the team behind that song. It's a very weird
There
thing.
was a team?
So I'll give everybody, we have time.
Okay.
We have time. It's
All right.
National Do Something Nice Day, so I'm doing something nice for you and letting you guys in on this secret. So Rebecca Black's family, there was a company, I don't remember what it was called, but you would pay like $5,000 to have them write a song, you record it, and then they would do the music video for you. And up until Rebecca Black's, there was like 5 or 6 other people. They were all like kind of serious songs. And Rebecca Black got this song, and it blew up viral. And then they realized we can write really bad songs and make them go viral. But it was like the guy, I don't know if you remember, Dan, the guy at the end, there's a big old guy who comes in and does a rap at the end of Friday. Does that ring any bells?
No.
He's a grown man. He's in all of these videos with all these teenage kids. It's very weird.
That's weird.
Yep.
It's weird. Hey, take the day off, everybody, just to simmer on that, just for no other reason.
Simmer on it. You look good
Simmer.
today with that shirt. Is that new?
It is. It's new. Yeah, it's new. Sure.
Did you get it at the GQ?
I did not get it at the GQ.
Did you get it at the Gap?
I didn't get it at the Gap.
Did you get it at Forever 21?
Yeah, Forever 21 is where I shop for sure.
Did you get it at H&M?
It was just shipped to my door.
You don't know whom?
No. It was a rando. Just said, hey, here's the shirt.
Shirts.net sitting on Matt Rand. Well, that's a pretty good. I like this idea for a business.
Shirts.net.
Shirts.net. They just send shirts to random people.
But in this case, like this shirt fits. And what if it came with a note? It was like, I knew this shirt would fit you so well.
I saw this shirt and thought of you.
Boy.
It's National Do Something Nice Day. I think you guys should do something nice and join Bramble Jam Plus. You're going to get this show and all of the Bramble Jam shows completely ad-free. Plus, it helps us eat food.
Yes.
So if
And
you
even our children can
clearly we're struggles.
Well, yeah, we need
we're
to
the struggle
eat, but
bus.
our children's.
I want you all to just take note as you're watching this on the YouTube. Like the weeks that we're like a little bit skinnier, it's because it's been a tough week.
Yeah.
Tough week for the Bramble Jam
Bramble
Plus.
Jam Plus subscriptions haven't
but
come
then
in.
there's some weeks where we just look large
like,
and in charge, and then that's when we got like 5 new people signed up.
Yeah,
So
that's right. Yeah, those
we
are the
just get a
weeks.
little wild. We get a
We go
little
nuts.
loony.
Yeah.
BrambleJamPlus.com. Hey, it's National Do Something Nice Day. I was talking to my mom on the phone yesterday, catching up. She's doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. And we were talking about all sorts of different stuff. We talked about politics. We were talking about sports, entertainment.
Even entertainment. Wow.
And we were talking about the latest Netflix craze, don't fall in the lava or something like that. You know about this game show?
Oh, the floor's
Don't-
lava.
Yeah. I don't know if it's.
I thought you were going to say Ratchet.
No, I don't know if it's a craze or not. But
Have you seen the Ratchet?
No.
I've not seen.
What's
it
a
either.
ratchet?
It's a show that's on Ratcheted.
You're Ratchet.
You're Ratchet.
You're Ratchet.
I just saw everybody's going crazy.
Everyone's going
all
crazy.
the
for
teenagers are.
Oh, I
going-
mean, I'd probably like it.
yeah, you probably would. I don't know even know what it's about.
Anyways, she was talking about don't touch the lava. Floor's lava.
Floor's lava.
And she was like, it was amazing what was going on. This person fell in the lava, and as they were falling in the lava, they yelled, "Dan knows about National Do Something Nice Day!" And then they fell right in the lava.
But it's not real lava.
Well, no, it's just liquid that looks like lava.
So it's liquid that looks like lava, and the thing they needed to say last.
Yeah, before they died.
Is National Do Something Nice.
Dan knows about National Do Something Nice Day.
Dan knows about it.
Yeah.
Not anything else about it.
No, Dan knows about
Wow,
it.
that's
so true.
Yeah, it actually is true. Now, you guys know that Nancy Kerrigan, when she was skating in
Boy,
the
do
Olympics, Tanya Harding hired someone, Jeff Gillooly, to hit her over the knee, which caused her to not win a medal. It's
When was the last time you hired someone to take out a figure skater?
It's been weeks at this point. Yeah. COVID's really put a damper on
really
my,
has.
hitman hiring at this point. Now, Jeff Gillooly was...
It's not a hitman. It's I guess in this case, it's a literal hitman.
It's a literal
but no
hitman.
death on the line.
Just
harm.
No. Tanya did this. Most people think it was a skating thing. It actually wasn't a skating thing. It was a hair thing. She believed that Nancy Kerrigan had stolen her hairstyle, and Nancy Kerrigan was known in the skating circles for stealing hairstyles. She would just go around stealing people's hairstyles, and people didn't like Nancy. That's the thing that you don't know is people didn't like Nancy. She was no good Nancy, is what they called her, and so they had to find a way. The skating coach that coached all the skaters for the Olympics,
John Bon
Jovi, was so disheartened by how much they picked on Nancy. No good Nancy, no nice Nancy. Yes. And he said, you have got to find a way to do something nice for Nancy.
Okay.
And the skaters didn't want to do it. And he thought if John Bon Jovi, if he made it a law that you have to do something nice today, they would have to be nice to Nancy Kerrigan. And so sure enough, they made the law, got it passed. Reagan passed an actual law, executive order actually, that says it's National Do Something Nice Day. And for that one day, they stopped picking on Nancy Kerrigan. But to make up for that day, Tanya Harding hired Jeff Gillooly to hit her in the knee. That's National Do Something Nice.
She misunderstood National Do Something Nice Day.
No, she did something nice, but was so mad she had to do something nice. Then she did the whole knee to lead.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I want to say first of all, I don't think that's how this day started. I don't
you?
know for sure
How
because I don't
dare
have the
you?
history.
Yeah.
But also that's not how I understand it as Nancy was beloved. She was the pretty girl. No. Tanya Harding was trailer trash.
No, Nancy was just snake in the grass.
Everybody thought so, or just the other skaters?
Everybody. If you knew anything, you knew that.
That's true. I don't have the history here. It's just it sounds like it. Guess it could have been. Mm-hmm. But I would just say this. You know how sometimes, I know stuff about you, Dan.
Yeah.
I know things about you. I know you love the movies.
I love the movies.
I know that you love the Yankees.
Yes, New York Yankees.
I know that you love your children.
Yes.
I know that you love your boss, me.
You're not my boss.
Well,
I just want to be very clear.
It's like sidekick, etc.
I want to be very clear. There's not a
it's
world
gray. It's gray. It's gray. And so I know all those things. And so on National Do Something Nice Day, I would take those things I know about you and I'd maybe buy you something.
Yeah.
I'd buy you a Yankees hat, which I owe you.
You owe me a hat. That wouldn't even be doing something nice. You just owe me one of those.
I'd buy your kids some superhero stuff because I know they love the superheroes.
They love the superheroes.
I would do all sorts of stuff for you because it's National Do Something Nice. So the people that you love, that you know, get them something that they love.
That's going to take some thought.
Yes.
Right? You can't just go buy some rando. No. Don't get them a gift card. This is a day where and it doesn't have to be a gift. It could be an act of service. You need to do something nice.
That's exactly right.
For the people in your life.
You could volunteer to do something good in the community, better the community. You could you could just
How do you not have another idea? How do you not?
You can share your cookies with the party down the street that's happening.
There's a party down the street. It's
almost
right
always.
Wow.
Almost always.
You know what I heard is that the party, it actually doesn't start.
What do you mean it doesn't start?
So you walk in.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. A bottle of Jack. Different song?
Different song. Maybe not.
TikTok. Yeah, it's National Do Something Nice Day, and we asked you all on Friday, what's the nicest thing someone has ever done for you? Have you been thinking about this?
Yeah, I have been thinking about this. This is a tough one.
So we're going to dive in. It's a very loaded question, and you might have changed your answer a few times, and that's okay. We're going to get to those questions in just a second, but first we're going to take a quick break, if that's okay with you, Dan.
Let's do it.
And then we'll be right back here on Take the Day Off. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
That was a loud.
It was a loud break.
It was a loud break. It was like our building was just like break. We asked you on Friday, what's the nicest thing anyone has ever done for you? Dan, I posed this question to you. What's the nicest thing someone's ever done for you?
I thought about it. I mean, like, it's so tough because, you know, you have, if you make a disconnect from the things that you know, like my wife just, you know, marrying me is very, very,
it's very
nice,
kind.
right?
Yes.
It's very like, but like just from a standpoint of just pure benevolence and just like unexpected, I got a gift from one of my dad's friends. I mean, I call them uncle and aunt, but they were my dad's and mom's best friends after I graduated college. And it was 4 tickets and all expense. So the flights, the tickets and everything to a Yankees-Red Sox game in Yankee Stadium. And this is in like 2005 when the rivalry was kind of at its peak. Like in the lower bowl, like I saw Spike Lee walk by, like amazing seats, amazing trip. And I was blown away by that gift. That was probably the most just floored by a gift I've ever been. I was just like, oh my goodness, this is unreal. Can't believe this is happening. That's what came to mind. I'm sure there's been plenty others.
Sure. My youth pastor growing up knew I really liked music. Yeah. I had a really janky guitar. It was like passed down from generations. And he bought me my very first guitar, my first real 6-string.
Wow. And it wasn't at the 5 and Dime.
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask any questions. But he bought it for me. It was
very
great. Very kind.
I love it.
Thanks, Khalil.
Hey,
are you ready to dive into some some answers? We got our wonderful double deckers. They are members of Bramble Jam Plus. They get these questions. They're able to fill out a little fun thing and send it back to us. So we got all sorts of good answers. Dan, what you got, pal?
Jane says my boss, as her last act as my boss, gave me a significant promotion and a huge raise when she left the company, not the country. That would have been different. She said it was her way of saying thank you for the prior 7 years we worked as a team. I still miss her to this day, and I left the company a year later because without her as the guide, the work was no longer inspiring. Wow. Man.
How about that?
That's something.
Marin says this, I'm known for exulting Christmas spirit and get a lot of people excited for the holidays. However, the year that I was broken up with by my ex, wasn't that much in the spirit. So 2 coworkers bought me a beautiful wooden advent calendar and filled the boxes with various trinkets. It lifted Marin's spirits, and I think that's a wonderful thing to do here on Do Something Nice Day. No, think about the person who's maybe going through a tough time. We can think about a lot of those people right now. Do something for them. Lift their spirits. That's exactly right.
I really resonate with this one. Genevieve says, I'm a huge Mountain Dew fan, and there's a special Mountain Dew that you can only get in Eastern states, not on the West Coast. It's called Spark, in case you need to know. It's actually tough to find here, too, but you can get it. Isn't that what was in the Bojangles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious. So my sister-in-law recently traveled to Tennessee and brought back 10 bottles of this drink in her suitcase on the way back, and it filled my heart with love. That's a good sister-in-law right there. 10 bottles, that's got to weigh your suitcase down. She did it just for you. Man, that is kind.
How about Paige with this nice Jesus juke? If I'm going to go with the classic Sunday school answer, Jesus Christ dying on the cross for my sins.
Oh, my gosh, Paige.
Amen, Paige. Amen.
Paige.
Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming.
I mean.
Like, oh, someone got me something. Someone did this. Jesus.
Ooh.
Nailed it. It was like, whoa.
Oh, hell. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Man.
How about this one? This one's kind of sad. Not sad. It's sad the circumstances around it. 2 years ago, Shelby says, I had a bad slip and fall outside of a craft store. My then 10-year-old was with me. It was pouring down rain. The sidewalk was extremely slippery, hence the fall. And I ended up dislocating my shoulder, shattered my ankle, fractured my fibula. And as we waited for the ambulance, a staff member from the store brought out a chair for my son to sit next to me and gave me an umbrella to hold next to me. The rain was blowing sideways, and she talked to us, comforted my son, and who was very clearly worried to see me like that. She was both so kind to me and my son, and I'll never forget it. Helping someone in need.
Fantastic.
You see a situation and you dive in. You help. That's exactly
unreal.
right. That's exactly right.
I've got the topper here because I can't believe this. And Julie, you just win, and whoever your friend was really wins. But this, I'm jealous of how nice this is. Julie says, my friend won. You ready for this? Okay. The last available ticket at the Hamilton Lottery in 2015 on the front row original cast.
Daggum.
And gave it to her so that she could see. And she said she was smiling so big that she made Daveed Diggs break character on stage.
Wow.
That is unbelievable.
What a story.
That is above and beyond nice.
What a story.
Oh my goodness.
How about Tinder Daddy, who says this? It's a double whammy type situation. This car cut me off at the Taco Bell drive-thru, and I was so upset. Rightfully so, Tinder Daddy. That is egregious.
You don't do that.
I am going through a bit of road rage as I pull up to the window to pay for my food, and I noticed out of the corner of my eye that the car pulled across from me and stopped. And I was just telling myself, don't look over there. Just get your Taco Bell and move on. But then the worker told me the car in front of you paid for your meal. She felt so bad for cutting you off. She was thankful that you didn't throw a temper tantrum. I looked over my shoulder and she was double waving and blowing kisses. It was nice, and I'm glad she couldn't hear the thoughts that I had as she pulled in front of me.
That's how you live, Moss.
See,
there. That's how you live, Moss.
It really is. And you know what? That's another way to do something nice and do something nice day. Do something bad, but don't just let it simmer out in the universe. Like, right that wrong. You know what I mean?
Pay for the guy. You know, you ever done the pay for the coffee and then the person behind you has ordered a boatload of coffee?
I'll be honest. I've never done it. I've never been the first one to rock that train. I've been in that train, and there is such pressure on you. It's like, you know, the barista in the window is going to be like, oh, you're not. Do you want to do it too? Like, there's so much pressure. If you don't do it, you look like a doofus. But there is that risk, especially at Starbucks, where drinks can cost $1,000 a cup.
Somebody got 6 pumpkin cream cold brews, and you're out 30 bones.
Yeah, and all I wanted was a tall coffee.
Americana.
Yeah, it's a real sticky situation to be in there. But I have done it, but I'm always a little bit...
have you ever done it where you go, hey, how much was the one? before I get in here.
I'm interested. I want you to hear, like, I'm interested. But I'm
kicking
I
the
have
tires.
some follow-ups.
Kicking the tires on this generosity, but I do want to know what we're dealing with here. Is there a drink tray?
Because I'm going to need to buy dinner later, too.
Yeah. I
don't know.
It's
always coffee, too. It's never something important.
No.
Like, food.
Yeah, I've never been in the Zaxby's line and gotten my food paid for. That'd have been nice.
Well, they look back and they're like, I think that guy's going to buy a double tender meal.
Yeah, he's housing it.
He's buying 2 tender meals for himself.
That's right. Yeah. That's true.
Gosh, I love Zaxby's. We did it, everybody. Congratulations. Do something nice today. You're going to be happy that you did, and you're going to be happy that you took the day off to do it. You know what? Today was all happy and rainbows. You did something nice. What's the nicest thing you've ever done? Tomorrow, is that some thunder? Is that some lightning? Because we want to know, what's the biggest risk you've ever taken?
I think we're doing it right now.
The biggest risk you've ever taken. We're going to get to those tomorrow. But until then, join Bramble Gym Plus. Leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. Tell all of your friends and family. Say, hey, everybody, I start my day with Take the Day Off. Because this is true. We could spend $1 billion on advertising, and nothing would compete with word of mouth.
Yeah, that's not true.
Well...
at all.
There is a certain dollar amount.
Yeah, but we don't have $1 billion. Okay. We could spend our entire marketing budget.
Yeah.
And it would not compete with word of mouth.
Word of mouth is good.
Forget the $1 billion thing. Go to the Palahaku. Wrap it up.
All right, we'll give you $1 billion. Take the day off, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Lions at the door when the door wouldn't lock shut. Know that they are out there. With that, have a great day, everyone.
Why, hello there. That was very disconcerting. Should I be worried about lions in the present? As in right now? Should I be concerned that lions are coming in?
Well, I think that it's a mix between it's a be aware.
There's a mix.
Be aware.
That's a mixed metaphor, because if I'm going to walk outside and get my arm chewed off, I am not in favor of
Be
Mr.
aware.
Mr. Pohala.
Polaha.
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 Take the day off.
Everybody.
Brain and Dan.
Okay.